Good morning. Yeah, you're right. Just like it says, I woke up illing. So it is a bit after 4 a.m., not much, right? Yeah, I've been up since 2:30 and I am moving slow. I am illing. I don't know if it's like 50% physical, 50% mental. I don't know if it's a actual ailment, but I have some good guesses as to why I feel so horrible this morning. Yeah, you're right. So I just went through 2 days of extreme heat. Yes, I just went through 2 days of extremely long sessions, two fruitless carp sessions, starting early in the morning and running right through to sun up, and the last one was right past it. I have not edited the last video. I always dread editing super long fruitless videos, but I always put in an effort to make something interesting when I smell the blight, when I smell the blank, when I smell the skunk. And maybe it's the skunk I need to smell right now, but I don't. I don't smell it right now. What do I smell? I smell the soap I used to wash my face this morning. I smell cardboard. I smell something more zen coming on. And yeah, this is probably what I need to be doing right here. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, I'm super hungry, so I'm not that ill. I just think I'm stretched. I just think I'm over the coals. I just think, I could benefit from going back to sleep, but I need to eat. And I feel like something almost Rasta, but not quite. Because I don't have the eggs that grow on trees. And I want eggs, but they're not the ones that grow on trees. They come out the butthole, surrounded by feathers. Yeah, we don't have eggs that grow on trees around here, but they do in other places, especially Jamaica. They got the eggs that grow on trees. Sometimes if you're lucky and you got a few dimes in your pocket, you might be able to get a can of the eggs that grow on trees. Well, you might have to go to a special place. And there's no special place to go to get canned eggs that grow on trees this morning. But if there was, I would have the eggs that grow on trees, but in a can this morning. I would rather just have the tree with the eggs growing on it. But it's not quite that climate. It's only a subtropic climate. It's only slightly, well, it's actually really, yeah. Oh, it has its moments. Very hot, very humid, but the rain is trying to come back today. The grass is growing, the grass is up, and, you know, I'm beckoned to cut it. But do I feel like cutting it? No. No, because I got to get in there and cut something else. But right now, I got to cut cardboard because there's something in this box that I need to get out of this box. Several months ago, maybe 3-4 months ago, my main e-bike, the motor, crapped out on me. It burnt up, right? They don't last forever. I'd had this e-bike for a while. It's a Zebra by Hemingway, but I ride almost every day, and I ride through some hardcore stuff, right? Myself, my friends, we all thought that somebody, some company would want to send me, an e-bike to review, because that's what happens, right? It's what has happened in the past. And soon after the motor died on that, an e-bike was on the way for me to review, a small one, right? And it was okay. It was really tiny. You're riding like this. Soon after I published some review videos about it and did some sessions with it, my friend Ray started, can I buy that? I want to buy that for my father. And as, you know, as things have been after the Biden years, money is really, really tight. Things are still really, really expensive. People are still trying to gouge it out of you unfairly, right? Raising their prices and not bringing their surplus, not making things better, just making things worse and more expensive. I was not too cash rich at the time. And what he offered, though it was extremely fair, not a market rate, but extremely fair, like we'll say the friend price, it was still advantageous. I thought, oh, and I said, but if I sell this to you, for you to give it to your father for his birthday, I won't have an e-bike. And, you know, what am I to do? Take the money you're giving me and purchase the replacement motor, or fill the gaps, because there were gaps. And he said, fill the gaps, borrow mine. You can. And I was like, oh, you mean borrow my old e-bike? Because my first e-bike, everyone's like, why do you still have Ray's e-bike? But what some of them may not realize is Ray's e-bike was my first e-bike ever that I purchased for a little over $1,000 a few years ago, right? It's a Himaway Cruiser. And again, he got it from me for what we'll call a friend rate. If you're a good friend of mine and I got too many things, you get the friend rate. But anyone else, they get something like the market rate or maybe a little under it. I'm a fair guy when it comes to selling things. You know, I'm not trying to get rich off the thing. I'm just trying to get a little something and get it out of my life, right? But there's some things you don't need to get out of your life, but someone wants it, and they're just like, they keep on, and you're like, oh, okay, I'll sell it to you. So I sold it to him, and then I was using his e-bike, which was my old e-bike, my first e-bike, which is still in here. And about that time when this was all playing out, the tariffs hit. And you know what the tariffs did? They stopped Chinese companies from wanting to do things like this, reviews, like giving free stuff away just to get it out there on social media, right? Because, yeah, the tariffs did a number on their economy. Not time to be giving away free things. And it's still like that. It's done a number on many things, right? The tariffs have brought prices up on various things, such as coffee, ginger. But yeah, there's not a lot of free stuff on offer. And a lot of that free stuff was garbage. I could have been like every other day or almost every day on the M Hood Fishing Channel reviewing some piece of trash gear, but I turned about 95% of it down. A lot of things I turned down because either they're not legit or I just don't want that shit. Not in my life. Most of it's crap, right? Get offered like, oh, you want to review this? I'm like, no, because that's garbage. I would have to be like, hey, they sent this thing for me for free. Look at it. It's broken already. It's garbage. You don't want to do that because I'm not lying. I'm not a shill. I'm not going to tell people something's good when it's obviously trash. Fast forward to this morning, feeling ill. But I can't get it out the box. But I'm also feeling good because I am proud to say soon Ray will have his e-bike back. Because I can't get it out. Let's just do this number here. And you want the box, Tulsa? Can we get it out? Oh, it's so heavy. On an e-bike, the most expensive things, the battery. And then after the battery, It's the motor. This is a rear hub motor shoved down into this. Oh, finally. And there you go. Supposed to be making breakfast, but I'm yammering on and on in this. I mean, it's the sun's not even up, and it's like I could be here yammering and baking. Oh, I feel twice baked, but not as dry as hardtack. I'm still moist, but twice baked. Yeah, I'm dripping. I'm like a sieve. I'm leaking. I could put a plant under me, and I'll water it. Yeah, there we go. I'm not doing this right now because I'm so ill. Well, I'm not like, I don't feel like I'm on death's door. I just feel like I need something good to eat, and I need to go in there and finish my work. The video I didn't edit yesterday because I dreaded editing it. So you remember back in the day when you would order something or you'd buy something and you take it off the shelf in a box, and when you open the box there's always like a paper, right? There's always some document, or a book, there's instructions, right? Just the motor and a cellophane bag full of nuts and bolts. That's all I get. That's all I need. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to go into like technical things about that motor in that video. In this video, but in that video where well, who knows? This is time-consuming, replacing a rear hub motor. Think about the spokes. There's other factors and stuff. So I don't even know if I can get it done in a day, but I'm going to be doing it in here where it's like it's hot in here, no matter what you do. I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing it in the bedroom, but yeah, we'll see. How many videos is that? Might be more than one, but we'll see if we can get it done. Maybe, hopefully, if things go good, if the rain does come back and it cools us off, because it's only supposed to be 90 degrees today, whereas it got up to like 98 yesterday, and with the humidity, that's a big rice cooker. That's what that is. So if the rain comes back today like they think it might, okay, but there's definitely high percentages, like close to 100% coming over the next 3 days. So yeah, maybe it'll cool off, and doing that kind of project that might take 12 hours with all the fiddly bits would be worth it in here. But yeah, I need a breakfast. I need the eggs that don't grow on trees. So, big thanks to Ray. Ray helped me get this motor. I just came from his house before starting this video. Went over there to pick it up. He got it for me. He helped me get it. He said, I was over there days ago, and he just kind of surprised me. I'm going to get you this motor. He said, let's just get it. And you can get me later, right? So, yeah. It's good to have good friends. Thank you so much. So I know a lot of things on this channel are very food related, and even though it's going to morph into a van life travel channel before you know it. And by the way, thank you for subscribing. We're really close to monetizing. We're well over 1,000 subscribers. We're still just a little shy of 4,000 viewing hours, but maybe by the time this video goes public, I'm there, because when I say a little shy, I mean just a little. So yeah, you're right. Lots of things food related, right? And it's going to continue that way. There's going to be different things, but a lot of food related stuff. Food related as into, traveling, visiting different farmers markets, farms, gardeners, things like that. Hippy dippy stuff, that sort of thing. Healthy lifestyle. I like to promote a healthy lifestyle. I'm not always perfect, right? Yeah, I'm not always perfect. I got microwave food in my freezer. You want me to prove it? I'll prove it to you. There you go. Is that enough proof? See, I'm not perfect. just like a lot of people. I keep a little something something on the side. Gotta have a cheat day. Don't have to get it all out your life. Gonna have a little here and there. It's fine, you know. And look right here. I like to promote a healthy lifestyle. But that doesn't mean I'm absolutely always gonna buy the most expensive bread. Because here I have your cheapest white bread you can get. In the UK, they would call this the council white bread, right? Cheap, like $1 something. Because I'm making a simple breakfast for myself. Nothing special. It's not like Michelin chef breakfast this morning. I'm covered in sweat. I don't want to spend a lot of time in here fiddling with shit. I just want some food. I thought, oh, let's do this, let's do that. And I was like, no. We gotta open a box. We gotta talk. Let's just go with the simplest things. And even though it's maybe not the healthiest bread, but it's not like you're going to eat that whole loaf in one sitting. I hope not. A couple of slices, maybe 4. And then some eggs. I think we're going to do toast and eggs. Pretty simple. Pretty simple breakfast. Easy peasy. Of course, we got the best thing here for it. Real butter. Real butter. Yeah, you're right. None of that light stuff, none of that margarine, because margarine is just like a molecule or two off from being plastic. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to kill you with one bite. Healthy. We're not going to do the eggs and toast with the whole stick of butter. We just wait, how you say? Modulation? Not modulation. That's like when I'm making music. You know, you're modest. You got to be modest about it. You got to be... Oh, I'm losing words. Did I wake up that ill this morning? You know what I mean, right? All things in... Yeah, just be modest. Modest and honest. I got these out. There's 4 of them in there, right? I mean, come on. I'm from Texas. I grew up eating this crap. It's not the worst. It's not the best. Yeah, somebody's judging back there somewhere in the personal corner. If you feel so ill, you woke up feeling like garbage, why are you going to have some garbage for breakfast? Well, you know how I feel about that. Sometimes you just got to be punk rock about stuff. Punk rock theory is don't go away. Don't stop. Keep doing it. If you stop doing it, people are going to stop listening. They're not going to care anymore. A little bit of the devil's hair, a little bit of the microwave toxins, right? It's not bad. What did I say? You gotta be modest. Just small amounts here and there. Because what did I say earlier? I'm not sure how much of my ill feeling this morning is mental and how much is physical. I think I've just been through the ringer for the last 2 days of extreme heat and frustration. So it's not like I have the flu this morning. I don't need to go to the ER. It fits better in the bag, right? Is a subtropical environment. When you get into summertime, the dog days of summer like right now, feels tropical. Like maybe worse than tropical, right? So, always working with a small garbage bag. One of these, because they're free from the store. They currently are anyway. Put stuff in it, and then in the afternoon or at night when it's full, or if you put a bunch, it depends on what you got in your bag. We're talking garbage now. You want to get that out of the house, because if you have too much of a big garbage pail in the house in these conditions, before it's full, it's going to be attracting flies, gnats, fruit flies. and it's going to smell because this is the warmest part of the house, right? Take your garbage out. Make sure if you're putting it outside in a receptacle that the raccoons and the possums and the dogs, whatever's out there, can't make a mess. If it's a dumpster, just take the stuff to the dumpster, right? There's a problem with people being lazy around here. They don't put their trash in the dumpster when the bag is full. They just put it outside and wait till once a week they bring all the trash to the dumpster. What happens in the meantime, because it's not in a safe receptacle, it's just sitting right there, the possums, we got a bad problem with possums. The possums get into it and make a mess. And then there's trash everywhere. You gotta take the garbage out. Oh no, shells. Oh, the world's coming to an end. Oh no. Toast. More toast. Only on one side. This is where things could go very wrong or very right. You gotta take them as they come, right? That could have been so disastrous, but worked out pretty fair. I like these pretty runny, so when I flip them, it doesn't take long. If I leave them, they're not gonna be to my liking. I don't like my eggs to look like this. I just like my toast to look like that. Again, just on the one side. Sometimes it seems like a nice idea to butter both sides of the bread, but it turns out it's really a candle and you're burning it at both ends. It's not the postcard from Healthy Breakfast Town, but it is a simple breakfast that is just a little bit bigger. So it's what I wanted. Something simple, something kind of big, but not a heap, not a pile. I wasn't gonna have the taquitos at first, but then when I pulled them out, I was like, oh, there's only like 4 here. And that's just extra protein, extra goodness, because like I said, the ill feeling I woke up this morning, who knows how the percentages line up. Mental, physical. Maybe I just need a decent sized breakfast. It's the middle of the week, but maybe I need to eat like we're closer to Sunday. You know, I could have gone crazy and brought out the peanut butter and the maple syrup. I could have made French toast with the toast. But no, I just want something. Something kind of good. Something kind of decadent. A guilty pleasure, if you will. But very modest about it, right? Could have like made 6 of these plates, but I only got 1. And I think what's going to happen is I'm going to enjoy this with probably a cold beverage, not a beer or any. I know the image goes into your mind. I don't actually drink anymore. I gave that up. Purely herbal, purely just caffeine tea, herbal remedies. Alcohol doesn't have no place in my life. But taquitos, eggs over easy, butter on my well toasted toast. That's got the place in my life that I love. I love. So it's the fact that I'm having something I love for breakfast that's going to lift me up rather than put me down. It's not going to judge me, but someone could judge me. They'll always judge you for what you eat. But I'm going to enjoy this. And I'm going to work. And then I'm probably going to chill and try to not get myself out in the yard and cut the grass, because that can wait. We need to be that Zen gnome over there. Yeah, you're right. Let's get a bite. As you can tell, I'm feeling a little shattered, even though I just woke up. I'm just like, ugh. Come on, September. It's going to be August soon. I'm just going to tear into this like an animal. Let's go. That is good. Get this egg over here. Very English thing I'm doing right now. They're not very good at over easy eggs. Some of them are, but I've seen a lot that just they don't have the skill yet. But here we go. Over easy egg on toast. Gotta work your way there. Right underneath us, here's the rest of the food. The thing that you do is when you bite into where the yolk is, hold it over the other toast, right? Because if it's runny and it's going to leak, at least it's leaking onto the other toast. Wow. Woo! See what I mean? The simple things, even if you add taquitos or not. Simple breakfast. It's just simply good. It'll lift your spirits. See, we got protein here. This is pure protein and carbs. And then we got more carbs with the taquitos and more protein because they're chicken and cheese, right? Ooh, being messy. 2 days of extreme heat. 2 days of extreme heat and getting frustrated because things weren't working out right with the carb sessions. Even though I was trying to eat good during those 2 days, I just felt, I think I woke up with a extreme protein deficiency this morning. I'll get back out in the heat probably later today, but I need to take care of myself. And you should too. Take care of yourself. Look out for your neighbor. Yeah, you're right. Big shout out, big thanks to Ray from Rig PFA. All right, guys. This is not the room for me to enjoy this slightly decadent but very simple breakfast. That room beckons. I'm dragging a dog with me. And we're going in there and relaxing, but working. Working and relaxing. Working to relax, relaxing to work. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.